never rehearse. Anyway, so you can imagine with this live by example, I was always considered by all of my friends growing up as being, well, I like the expression fiscally responsible. It sounds so much better than cheap. But the ironic part is that Mom thinks that I'm a spendaholic. Because in her day, she would go to one, maybe two movies per year. Anything more than that is like extremely decadent. So, once I went to a movie one weekend, and then the next weekend I went to a different movie. And Mom, she went up to, where's Paul? She went up to my good friend Paul and asked him very seriously if I was, in order to feed my movie habit, if I was feeling drugs.
Gold tablet.
Anyway, it wasn't until I was much older until I began to appreciate that Mom had no qualms about enjoying her prosperity. It's just that she had her own set of priorities. I remember once complaining to her when I was still living at home. I said, "How come our family never gets to go to McDonald's or get takeout when all my other friends get this?" And Mom said, quite rightly, well, we go to concerts, we go to the symphony, we go skiing for weeks. We've been traveling across the country twice. It's just a different way of looking at things, a different way of prioritizing things. So, as you probably know, travel has always been a huge passion and a priority for Mom. Before Brian and I came around, Mom and Dad visited a different Caribbean island every single year, which I thought was really cool. I just found out that a number of years ago. And then once we were old enough, Brian and I were old enough to sort of look after ourselves. That was in our mid-30s, I think. Mom and Dad started traveling all over the place. So you probably are aware of some of the places that Mom visited, but from Panama to Alaska, all over North America, Australia, Greece, Europe, 2 trips to Israel, China, Russia, South Africa, India, Morocco, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. One time I returned home to visit from school after Mom and Dad had just returned from Turkey. And as I walked into the living room, Mom greeted me by saying, "Remember your inheritance? Well, you're walking on it." It seemed that when Mom and Dad were over in Turkey, the tour group had an option. They had an option of either visiting the Turkish Railway Museum or a carpet factory. So you can probably guess, Dad went to check out some old cross ties. And so Mom wandered into this carpet factory and bought a